Senator Dianne Feinstein has passed away, California, 90 years of age. Here's a review.
Dianne Feinstein, a leading woman senator for generations, whose political career in California was launched by tragedy. November 1978, San Francisco Mayor George Moscone and Board of Supervisors member Harvey Milk were assassinated in City Hall. Then Board of Supervisors President Dianne Feinstein tried desperately to save Milk's life.
Both Mayor Moscone and Supervisor Harvey Milk have been shot and killed.
The event cementing her passion for gun reform. She was elected mayor and became a national figure on Democratic nominee Walter Mondale's shortlist for running mate before he chose Geraldine Ferraro.
I've had an opportunity now to be the first woman and the first mayor to be asked to go through an interview process. And I view that as a major opening of a door and something that's very important to do.
It was the Clarence Thomas hearings before an all-male Senate Judiciary Committee in 1991 that got Feinstein to the Senate, as she recalled in 2018.
And what did I see but an all-male Senate Judiciary Committee grilling Anita Hill? And it was not nice. And it was not what one would like to see. And that was my incentive to run in 1992.
After her decisive Senate win, then Senator Joe Biden made her the first woman on the Judiciary Committee. In Congress, she quickly made an impact, leading the charge for an assault weapons ban in 1994. As Senate Intelligence Chair, she took on the CIA's waterboarding of prisoners, holding hearings into the Bush administration's harsh interrogation techniques. But in later years, colleagues faulted her performance during Supreme Court confirmations, praising Republican Lindsey Graham for getting Trump nominee Amy Coney Barrett confirmed just weeks before the 2020 election.
This has been one of the best set of hearings that I've participated in.
But through political and personal trials, Dianne Feinstein's legacy as a trailblazer endures.
All right, let's put up the picture full mass. A lot of background, obviously, and a lot of political foreground. U.S. Senator Dianne Feinstein of California passed away at the age of 90. She died Thursday night at her home in Washington, D.C., her office said on Friday. She struggled with multiple health issues this year, leading to an extended absence from the U.S. Senate. She confirmed that she would not run for re-election, telling CNN the time has come. Opening the Senate floor, Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer announced that earlier this morning, quote, "We lost a giant in the Senate. Dianne Feinstein was one of the most amazing people who ever graced the Senate, who ever graced the country," Schumer said, his voice cracking. As the nation mourns this tremendous loss, we know how many lives she impacted and how many glass ceilings she shattered along the way. President Joe Biden, who served with Feinstein for years in the Senate, called her a pioneering American, a true trailblazer, and a cherished friend. California Governor Gavin Newsom will now appoint a replacement. He has echoed the sentiment that it will be a temporary hire, and there is sure to be a spirited battle to succeed her. Politics already at play. Many are pontificating as to what will happen next. I want to take an opportunity just to provide some nuance to this. Obviously, I've disagreed with the senator in some of her public proclamations and policy dynamics. I would have considered her a moderate at best in the Democratic arena. But with that being said, she also did make a way. She created avenues. You cannot take those things away nor dismiss them. Because I am a man of faith, I reserve the politics for a more appropriate conversation and time. Today, we will honor the trailblazing accomplishments as they are. Senator Turner, your thoughts?
Well, amen to everything that you said, Doc. She was a trailblazer. She has a storied career. It's a long career. So moments, one or two moments in that career over the course of it do not account for the entire career. I'm most impressed with the fact that she spoke out during that Anita Hill, hearing in the way that she did, laying out a not so long ago time in the Senate. That's not ancient history. I mean, our country is not even 250 years old yet. Sometimes people think back then is a long time ago, and it's really not, and she should be lifted and honored. And Doc, again, because there's gonna be a whole bunch of folks acting foolish. Tricks are for kids.
Yep.
This is, as you said, not the time to evaluate whether or not you agree with her politically or not. This is a time to celebrate her legacy, but to lift up her legacy is probably a better way to phrase it, and to offer condolences to her family and to her friends.
I concur. Well said.